Hello, it's Kelly, and I'm here with a message from the Starseed Council of Light. And so let's go within and connect with them. Okay. They're reminding me of something that happened this week for me. And it's a message that's coming through for whoever is going to receive this transmission. I'm hearing good deeds, okay, and they're showing me. I have this daily mantra when I go for my morning walks. It's still sort of, the sidewalks are still a little wet and dewy, but they're starting to dry off because the sun is overhead. And I always come across worms who are essentially have been trapped in the middle of the sidewalk, and I know they're not going to make it across, right? It's too dry and there's too far for them to go to get across. And so yeah, it's my mantra, I help them, I pick them up, and I put them back in the grass. This is what I do when I go for my morning walks. But okay, so they're taking me to this moment where I was sort of like in a courtyard area that's near a parking lot on my route, my walk that I do. And I came across the tiniest worm. It was like a baby, and it was stuck in the middle of this courtyard. And I saw it, and normally I would pick it up, and I felt spirit nudging me to do so. And I was like, really? Am I really going to do this? I have to walk all the way back there. It's a kind of a far walk to get back to anywhere where there's grass where I can lay this little baby worm down. But I knew there's no way it would have made it. There's no way. But I was just like, I'm not doing it. No, I do this every morning. I was kind of stubborn, and I kept walking. And I saw this little guy just fighting. Like, he was so, had so much, what's the word I'm looking for? Let me have the Starseed Council help me. So much might, like mighty, very mighty, like, strength, inner strength, like determination. So anyways, as I was walking ahead and I had decided I'm not going to do this, I stopped in my tracks, and I saw the strength and the might and the determination. And I had to help. I had to. And so I picked it up and I took it over to the grass, and I went about my day. I forgot about it. And so they're bringing up again good deeds. And just this simple act of service to others other than ourselves, right? Serving others, being the light. Okay. I was hoping they didn't let me share this, but they're nudging me to. So very interesting. I had forgotten about that, and later on in the day I was in my daily meditation, and immediately when I became still and present, disconnected from my outer reality and went into the quantum fields, I was greeted by this huge insectoid being. A mantis being is what it looked like. And it was so potent and so powerful, and I could feel its frequency, and it was large. It was gigantic, hovering over me, like 20 feet or higher. And it was a little, I had never had a conversation in the quantum with a mantis being. I'd heard of them before. But so I do a test, where I share light and just make sure the intentions are good, and this being passed the test. And they're actually, the Starseed Council right now is telling me they're a part of the council. this being, and they're one of my guides. Again, one of the members of the council. I feel it's a male frequency. I feel him here with me right now and with you. So anyways, when this happened, the message, the download I received telepathically from this being was, I had lifted this worm into a new timeline, okay? And what happened in that moment, I saw like, I saw the arms come forward from this mantis being and lift me up, and I felt incredibly weightless in this moment. I felt like I was just, okay, like they're showing me an image of the claw machines, you know, where the claw comes down and lifts up the stuffed animal and moves it and drops it, right? That's how I felt. I was just like floating through the quantum field, and I could see all these like different grid lines, and the being, the mantis being, told me, because of, you know, what I've been doing for the insectoid community consciousness, that they were stepping forward to move me into a new timeline, into a higher timeline. And I saw them sort of like place me and anchor and grid me into a higher frequency timeline. And I saw the shifts immediately. I knew, I could sense after that moment, yeah, that things had really changed and shifted, and it was really beautiful. Wow. And they had blasted me. They're showing me the love light frequency that the Starseed Council and the insectoid community blasted me with in this moment, and it was just pure, 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 pure love light frequency into my heart. So I'm just tuning back to see. They're showing me a triangle of light right now. I'm feeling this message to encourage you to connect to the frequency of the Starseed Council and the sacred geometry of the triangle of Merkaba. I'll link that video where I sort of explain what this is at the end of this video. And now the message is lifting you into higher timelines by connecting to their frequency or connecting to their messages through me, or their activations through me. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm sending you so much love. Thank you. Bye.